Hello everyone, I'm Faded Oasis. Thank you for tuning in my stream here on twitch.tv/Faded Oasis or watching the VOD on youtube.com/@FadedOasis. I'm only running a little late, don't worry about it. Let me make sure that my chat connection is good. It sure is. It did appear there. Great. Today I'm working on more of the Shire. It's Maker Monday, so I'm doing some Legos. Let me get some side view here. There we go. So I got 3 bags in front of me, bags 7, 8, and 9. And that's delayed. Why is that delayed? God damn. Nope, that's still delayed. Fantastic. Well, we'll work from the top down for now then, because this isn't... Oh, that's still... Oh, because... No, preview's disabled over there. I have absolutely no idea why I have a slight delay on my overhead videos. It would have to be a problem with the client here. No? Well, let's try breaking everything. So now... everything's paused. You can't see anything. Well, you can see the still picture on the top down. Let's do this for the side view. Autofocus that. There we go. And then type in this for the top, this for the top down. Autofocus that. It's still delayed. Mute previews. Maybe it'll catch up. Anyway, hi, I'm Faded Oasis. I'm doing Lego building. Let me show you what I got so far. Move these out of the way for you. So I'm building the Lego Shire. And so far I've got the front section of Bilbo's house here, along with the tree on top. This entire top section is removable, although I have discovered in the week between streams that there's basically nowhere to safely grab this build. Everything has a tiny fragile piece on it, so I have to be very careful when I move it. Anyway, the tree comes off because if you look at the inside here, you've got a little treasure chest with the mithril and a gold bar, and a umbrella rack with a sword and an umbrella in it. And by rack, I mean barrel. A nice elaborate doorway that does open. It opens in? Yes. So you can allow visitors to enter here or slam the door in their face. Because as the sign mentions down here, you won't be able to read it. No admittance except on party business. Is that what it says? Except on party business. Yes, got that right. And I almost took this lantern down again. Right in there. A small lantern. That would have been the 5th time I've knocked it out of there. Yeah, this is very fragile. But it's not fragile, it's there are too many tiny individual pieces. Hopefully when I get more of the build on here... Is that on all the way? It is. When I get more of the build on here, I'll be able to hopefully handle this more. Oh, cool. Maybe that wasn't on all the way. No, that's it. That's on all the way. Okay. Lots of little fragile... Oh, also, I've got Gandalf and Frodo in Gandalf's cart with all the fireworks in the back. And this is great. But hey, let's get to bag number 7 of 15. This whole build is 15 builds and 3 instruction books, which we're starting on instruction book 2 today. Make sure this works. This sure works. And this is bag 7. Sure is. Alright, so according to the front of the book here, in the little insert up top, I'm building both the left and the right side of this hobbit hole, which I didn't know which side I was building, so I've been saying, like, I forget which it was. Turns out it's both, and the third book is everything else except for Bilbo's hobbit hole. So let's open up bag 7 here. Only one small bag here, so that's good. And not exactly the smallest pieces either. We got mostly 2x2s. Alright, let's go to top down. So we need this 1x8. Now, let me make sure my zooms work. They sure do, although they are a little delayed. I'm just gonna have to keep track of that. That is quite delayed, actually. Yeah. Okay, maybe it's not as delayed. I don't understand. Alright, I need a brown 2x2. Goes on like that. And then we get the longest piece. What is this, 16? Yeah, 2x16. I don't know how much I have to chat about today. It's been an okay weekend. And nothing real exciting happened at work today. What am I doing here? I need 2 of these small plates, and then these much smaller pieces that probably should have been in the bag. And then a 3x2. Alright, so I'm putting both clips on the same side. There we go, and this goes out this way. We get another 1x8 and a 2x8. I need to rearrange. I think this should be more forward so I can snap it easily. So this is going to be just the base for whichever side this is. This is probably the right side because it's the smaller side. I would assume they would have us build that first, but I don't know. That's a guess. And this hangs off the edge. We get our weird lime green piece and 2 tan 2x1s and an angled 1x4. If you're part of the brick building community and you know all the names of the Lego pieces, I apologize. I don't know them, and I'm going to describe them how they look and not necessarily by anything that makes sense. Although, to be fair, I have seen some of the Lego names where the pieces are like 12 words long because they have to describe that it's truncated but in this way and not this way and whatever. I understand that most pieces are described by their part number instead, simply because it's easier. Yeah, I'm just gonna describe them as best I can. So I got these lined brickies here. We're building another double click piece, so there, and yes. We also need the gray 2x8 and the green 3x2. These go off the side here. Alright. I'm gonna zoom out a bit. Yeah, there's significant delay on my camera today. Maybe it's an issue with the app on the phone. I don't know. I'm just gonna deal with it. Alright, got a 1x4 and 10x4 here. Should re-autofocus. Okay, I guess it's focused. Alright, let me get some ramps. There's 1x3, some 4x2s, and a 10, 2x1 on ramp. Okay, so this is going to be probably the side of the build, and then this is the house, is my guess. I never turn the music down. Do I need to? I'll turn it down a little bit. There we go. Forgot that I had to do that. Okay, we should be good there. Just checking my battery levels on my phones to see how long they're gonna last, because sometimes they don't. So this is probably the front of the build. And I need this, 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 and some ramps. This angled ramp, and this 2x2. I could go into upcoming schedule stuff, although it's a little early in the stream to talk about what's coming up. I do want to mention, coming up not on my stream, this Friday evening to Saturday evening, for 24 hours, is Desert Bus Express, which is going to be a charity fundraiser helping, I believe it's Cancer Prevention BC, Cancer Foundation BC. And we're not entirely sure, by we I mean the viewers, are not entirely sure what this event is going to be, other than they said they named it Desert Bus, and it's the same Desert Bus crew, or a lot of the same Desert Bus crew. Goes on like that, and this snaps down. So I'm expecting, oh, they also said it's going to be fully remote, so I'm expecting it's going to be a lot like Desert Bus 2020, which was all remote. So it should be fun. I don't know what they're gonna do for the... No, how does this go on here? Let me put the other piece on first. Normally the catch with Desert Bus is they play for as long as people keep donating enough money, where each hour of gameplay costs a certain dollar amount. It goes up as the it's like a subathon, but with a variable amount for every hour that just goes up over time. But they specifically said that Desert Bus Express will be 24 hours, so I'm sure they have something planned for how to try and make the most money in that time, other than the typical being funny people and doing... Oops, drop that right in there. Just, you know, generally doing funny things and challenges and whatnot during the time. So I'm excited to see what they do. I'm going to switch cameras here because we're getting a little bit of verticality on our build. So we're auto-focused on this area here. Actually, I'm going to move this closer this way. Step 16. I need this long piece. This. 2 of these. This angled piece. Both of the remaining brown pieces. And a 1x4. So that's, like I mentioned, that's happening Friday evening to Saturday evening. It starts at Friday 4 p.m. Pacific, which is 7 p.m. Eastern. So that conflicts partially with my Friday stream of Glass and I playing Civilization. So we're just going to do a short stream from 6 to 7 Eastern and wrap it up before Desert Bus Express starts. Hopefully start a war and then pass it off to the charity fundraiser. You know, as you do. I'm assuming I'm just using the rest of these pieces here. Yep. Alright, so we've got a nice base. That's brown for the house, probably, and green for the outside. We've got some clips on the side to grab onto some pieces on the side of the house here. Right into here, those orange pieces. And there's one over just cut off by the instructions. There it is. So that's what these are going to snap into. So this will be whatever room this is with the fireplace. And then, of course, you know, slightly sloping hills. This thing's going to say open bag 8, probably. Yeah. Oh, and we get to build a Bilbo. And Bilbo gets a ring. Wonder how many extra rings we have. Okay. Place your bets. If you're watching this on YouTube, type a comment right now. How many rings exist in this box? So far, we've taken out 0. We're about to open bag 8 of 15. How many 1 rings did they give us? A reminder that the small kit for Lord of the Rings Deagle and Smeagol, or Smeagol and Deagle, came with 3 rings. My bet is this whole build's only going to have 2. And then I'll get more in Rivendell, because that definitely has... It has the one on the... on that cylindrical, like, stone table thing when they're outside talking about it. Alright, bag number 8. Got 2 small bags here. No rings in this one. And I definitely see a shiny golden ring in this one. I see 2. Okay, I see 2 so far. I don't know if there are any in any future bags. I kind of doubt it. I think Bilbo's the one that has the ring. So we build a Bilbo. We need all of the Bilbo parts in here. Yep. And legs. Oh, and then we're doing the same sitting thing with these brown cameras and pips. And he gets a ring. I can pick it up. What is this? Small, thin, white. I'm gonna put it down. It's a small, thin, white, like curved hook piece thing. Alright. I need to fix autofocus. Hey, focus over here. Why is that so blown out? Why did it just jump forward? Okay. Let's do... There we go. Tone down the exposure a little bit. That seems better. Hey Evo, how are you? How big is the ring? Can't be proportional to the figure? No. The way they do rings in Lego is it will fit on top of... Oops. On top of a hand, like that. Or it fits precisely on one pip. If I can pick up this other one, maybe. So I could put it... Let me get a darker piece so you can see it with the contrast. I can put it on a pip like that. And it fits exactly on there. Now it's stuck on there. There we go. Let's build this Bilbo. I'm probably not going to have him sitting down. I'm probably going to have him standing up. I do like Frodo sitting down in the cart. Alright, and he is old and wrinkled, but not too old and wrinkled. There you go, one Bilbo. And They'll build the feet, but I'm not going to use them. And actually, I'll do this for those that haven't seen. The way the sitting feet work is you've got like the brown camera piece with the peach colored foot, which is just a 1x1, and then you have him sit on these, because now he has legs and can sit on a thing. But Bilbo's going to be walking around. Okay. Go here. All right, we build a Bilbo and then we continue building landscape. He's out of frame there. There we go. Alright, so I need this large round curved piece, 2 these? Yes, these 3x3 angled ramp things. Here's the other one in each direction. A 1x2 ramp, 1x2 block, 2x2 ramp, and a 2x3 ramp. Start at the front here. Around. This doesn't join up there. It comes up here. Yeah, okay. I've screwed up because I've got a 1 space gap over here. Where did I screw up? This ramp is too far forward. Okay. Take each piece off individually, move it over 1. Can I wedge under here somewhere? No? And I do this with only 1? Maybe not? No? No, that's not going to work. Now we'll just grab another one on top and then try and wedge them both off at once. Nope. There it goes. Just had to really pull. So before I press it down, that's where it's going, right? Yeah. There we go. All right, step 19. Brown pieces and then green 3x2, 2 of these L's. Here's Here's a 3x2, and then 2 3x1. Okay, so we're just building in from here. That sticks up, and then this one goes this way. Brown on this side. All right. Number 20. 1 tan brick. They're over here. 2 2x1s. One of these 1x1 blocks with a hook on the side, and normal 2x2. Round pieces, a normal 2x1, L, a plate, and 2x4. Okay, so we're building up the side of his house here. Oh, I should do the inside here. Both of these get stacked there. Okay. And this whole thing swings around and goes this way. So that will clip to one of those hooks, I believe. Hopefully. I built it right. And this thing goes here. I don't know what that's for. Alright, 21. Sub-assembly of a window, it looks like. That, and then this on top. All right, so now we've got a window that gets a hatched window pane there. That goes together like that. Then build up, this seems familiar. Build up these on the outside so that I can add the brick decorations later. If those exist, I haven't looked. Get 2 more of these with hooks, right? Yeah. And some 1x1s. Hooks going inside. building up this wall. Alright, then put a cap on the wall. Oh, this one doesn't get brick designs. Come on. So these just hang on by 1 pip each? Alright. If you say so. Trying to angle these all correctly. Okay, then on the back, on the hooks, we need these 2x1s with like a rod hanging from there. I'm gonna snap in. This goes on an angle, of course. Yeah, these don't click or anything. So this goes on top of here and on top of here. Yep, okay. Got a nice corner there. With some holes in the front, but we're probably going to cover that up with like bushes or something. Some sort of plant. Okay. So these go this way. So I'm making a second hook on this side that will line up with this one, presumably. And over here, I'm making this 2x2 balance on this 1x2. I mean, this is going to be fragile-ish. Or if I put too much weight down on here, the whole thing will pop off. So I'm gonna not. Alright, we're building arches. Hopefully something there to stabilize it. Not yet. Okay, sure. What do I need? I need a bunch of small pieces. One of those. One of the 3x1. 3x3 rounded. 2 curved tiles. Quarter circle tiles. 1 semicircle tile. 2x1. Little foot. And 2 of these truncated 2x2s. gonna build the sub-assembly here first. It goes like this. Then the 3x1 under it. And a nice round platform there. This goes in the front of this window, or this side. Okay. And over here we've got a foot. Foot goes on this side. Right? We've got a 3x1 tile to cover that up. We have a rounded ramp from there. And this goes here. So this one can go here. Yeah. So we're kind of trying to cover up over there. I don't like how much this camera is jumping. And I don't understand how it's... Okay, whatever. I'm watching battery meters for both phones. And one has been steadily dropping this whole time because the power cable isn't providing enough power, which is I know about, but it should provide enough to slow the battery drain to last all stream. It was at 47% about 5 minutes ago. Now it's at 53%, so now it's gaining power, but that's not... I don't understand. One of the power meters must be screwed up or something. Right, finally stabilizing the arch. Just in time to put ramps on them. Make these ramps slightly taller. This one sticks out the side there. This one sits back flush. What is this that we're building? All right. I have no idea what this is. It goes this way. And we get a giant curved piece. This goes here. Brown 3x2, sticking out the side. Then we set that aside and build this sub-assembly, which looks similar. Here. So close that off. Put a curved 3x3 on top. And this whole thing goes there. Yes. Okay, so I'm building up a ramp. Ah, goes on top. we go. And you can't tell it. You can't tell from this angle, but if I tilt it up slightly, you can see above the window, at the top of that wall, there's a small gap because none of the pieces quite fit, but the overhang covers it well enough unless you're looking for a gap. All right, now we build up the walls of green. So we put the 3x1 ramp on here. We take this, it's this one on it. That overhangs, so we add time ramp. These go next to each other like this? Yeah. Okay, so I can do... slide that in there like that, and slide this in there like this. There we go. And we do a similar thing on the other side. Well, not similar, but easier thing. Alright, which end of this lines up? It goes flat against here. If it makes sense. So then it's covering up the entire curved tile section. Overhanging this slightly so you can't see that the wall's not connected to anything. Or it's harder to see that. We're doing a good job of covering up that this wall is just not lined up at all. And then one more hill out front. And then we add flowers. So I need both of these leaves. I need white flower. I need yellow flower, which is a different design. It's a 5-petal. Is the wall wobbly? No, the wall is connected on the bottom. No, it's connected to a hinged piece on either side that is snapped into the wall here and into the wall here. Oh, I'm holding this too far up for you. Okay, if you look in the back there, you can see that hinge that connects it. See, I need something to point with. That hinge that connects it to this wall. And then there's one on the other side. Right there. So it is connected to 2 walls. It's not snapped down on the bottom, but it is resting on tiles on the bottom. It's not connected to anything up top. But it's fine. It's just they put it at a weird angle on purpose for the build, I assume. But it means that they kind of had to build up the hill around it to hide it, which makes sense because that's what the Hobbit hole looks like anyway. So I also need one of these magnifying glasses / frying pans. Oh, okay, I see. So the end of the frying pan has a small hole in the handle, and the smaller flower piece fits in very nicely into it. So now it looks like there's a stem. Let's get it so you can see the good angle. There we go. It's kind of a stem with some leaves on the side. Leaves are a little overgrown, but that's fine. They have limited pieces to work with. only a few thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, I don't know. Alright, and this goes on here, further obscuring that there are holes. More candles. I hate the candelabra on the other piece because it falls off all the time. Because that's where I want to grab the piece, where it is. But that's fine. This golden piece. What is that? Oh, it's this. And then... do I have... oh, I do have. Okay, right. So, I don't like how jumpy this camera is. I'm gonna switch the top down. How zoomed in are we here? Decently? Let's zoom in a little more. Got that piece. And this, like, weird lightsaber piece. Which way does this go on? It goes on like this. Okay, so I put a cap on the lightsaber piece, and this sticks in the end. Okay. And then the book mentioned earlier that these candles with dripping wax are recolored pens, because apparently a pen piece existed. I don't like how blown out this camera is now. What the hell's going on? There we go. Not too much. See, I can see it's dripping wax, kind of. This goes... if I can switch back to... it goes here, which is a little bit out of the way. And this golden piece goes to... there? Yeah. Alright, as soon as I finish this bag, I'm going to take a break and then reset the apps on both cameras, and hopefully that'll fix the stuttering issues and lag and everything that's happening. Wish I could do it live, but what can you do? I don't know what the hell this is that I'm building, but I'm going to build it. Okay, then I need... is it these 10 pieces? Yeah, one of those and this ramp. Or is it this tan piece that I need? I'm gonna look ahead and see what else we got. Okay, so that matches in step 48, these two match. So these two have to be together. It's this light tan piece that gets the sticker. Sticker 3. Which is the deed of contract. That's what it looks like it says. Alright. Where are my tweezers? Nice and zoomed in on this camera that's not going to have great resolution on this digital zoom. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this piece and put it down this so I can hold this. There we go. Oh, this is his desk that I'm building. Or a desk. So this goes over here. And this goes here. So he can put his book on it. Okay, then we've got... Oh, I bet this is to snap the book into. I've got a little angled piece there. What the hell is this that we're doing? Okay, so one of these weird white things. Oh, it's a quill. This is supposed to be an ink and quill for his writing desk. Okay. I don't know why they gave me 3 of them, but they did. Alright, then his writing desk goes here. There we go. And we build his chair on the other side. Oh, this is the book. Alright, we're building an actual book now. So I need to put sticker 2 on this. Which is There and Back Again. Title. There we go. also need... got two halves of the book here. Which is the front and which is the back? This is the back because this snaps into it. And this is the front, and it's symmetrical, so this just snaps on top. So now this can swing open. If I can freaking grab it. There's nothing to hold this piece by. It can swing open and reveal book, but the front needs a sticker. It's sticker 1, which is just an ornate pattern. Oh, and it has the initials BB on the bottom. I'm gonna flip this around so that I can hold the book this way. This doesn't really get centered. Centered left, right, because the hinge is there. There we go. So now if I switch cameras again, book just sits right there. It can be opened up for him to work on. All right, let's build his chair. We need 4 individual pips for the legs of the stool. There we go. A hook for the back of the chair, a tile for the seat. We have this, looks like handlebars piece. Snaps in here, and if you curve it like that, you'll get the arms of a chair. Kind of. Oh wait, I need to put that in. And then if I had Bilbo in the sitting position, I could have him sit on that chair. And all the pieces we have left are spare. That's not true. I have an entire tile here. Where was this supposed to go? Is it on top of the wall? Yeah. How far back did I miss that step? Step 26. I did the front and I didn't do the tile on top. So that'll mean there's less of a gap in there. What for? Oh, the bump. Okay, let's watch me try and take this apart enough. That's not the part I wanted to come off, but that works. I want to take the roof off. There, that'll be good enough. Sneak this tile in here. this back on. Everything's together. There we go. Put the book back. All the rest of these pieces are spare. I've got 2 spare quills, 2 spare of the yellow flowers, a spare ring, an entire spare candlestick, and 1 of the spare frying pans for the stem for that flower. Alright. So, then we skip ahead to here, where we attach it to the rest. The book fell. Just go away, book. Alright, so yeah, the black clips on the bottom match up with the orange hooks on the inside. And then the tan clips match up with the gold clips. Stupid candlestick. I hate this thing. Brush up against it and it falls off. Alright, there we go. So now Bilbo's writing room has the fireplace with the mural, stack of logs, and a book. I'm gonna take a break and then open bag 9. But I'm going to fix the cameras while I'm on break. So stick around, I'll be back in maybe like 4 or 5 minutes, we'll see. Be right back. And I'm back, hi. In Faded Oasis, I'm building the Shire, the Lego Lord of the Rings The Shire build. With some trademark symbols in there at various points. I have opened up bag 9, dumped out the contents just because I wanted to get rid of the big bag. Currently, the build is looking, if I switch camera, which should hopefully not be laggy, it's not as laggy anymore, and I fixed the angle so it's up a little higher. The build itself is looking pretty good. I've finished Bilbo's writing room over here, complete with a book, chair, fireplace, etc. The fireplace was there from last time, but when we swing it around, we've got a nice window. This effing candelabra. I barely touched it. A nice side window there. Yeah, I like this build, so I very much like this build so far. If I just open up bag 9, hi Glass, how are you? Just open up bag 9, which is probably not going to finish an entire section. I'm probably going to start to build something and then have to put it on hold. I bet it's the section on this side. There's quite a lot unfinished. And back when I was opening bag 8, I mentioned if you had a guess as to how many 1 rings were in this build, like the one on Bilbo's hand right here, that is totally blown out and you definitely can't see, but he's holding a ring. If you had a guess as to how many of those were in the entire box, put it in the YouTube comment. If you've made it this far, you know that I've opened bag 8, which had 2 rings in it, and And I figured, okay, that's one for Bilbo to hold, and then one extra in case you lose it, or it doesn't come with it or whatever. The reason why I didn't open the small bags in bag 9 is the first thing I noticed, right in front there is another ring. So, the kit comes with at least 3 now, which is how many the Smeagol and Deagle kit had. There's only 1, the rest are fakes. I have 6 of them now, so, you know. And Rivendell has at least 1 ring. I'm betting it has 1 ring plus a backup in case you lose one or something, and then maybe another one to get hidden somewhere. I don't know. Let me dump out these small bags. I mean, who knows? These could just be the 9 rings of men. So, tune in next week for my ASMR Nazgul stream. Where I just do a whole lot of whispering close to the microphone. Class, I'm going to show you some details since you're here. Can we make that Friday? Let's say no. So, over here we've got the writing desk and Bilbo's chair, a little quill. But on the writing desk goes a book that I had to put a sticker on, and you open it up, and there's a page inside that says there and back again that I had to put that sticker on too. So that's a very nice little detail there. And that just sits there on the writing desk, so that's going to get knocked down every single time I move this build, because it's not being held in by anything. But you can make it so Bilbo's sitting in a chair writing in the book. It's great. Is there room for Sam to finish it? Sam should be in one of the bags coming up, because the front of this book there we go. The front of this book has Sam doing the gardening. So you could absolutely sit Sam down in the desk and have him finishing the book. Alright. Bag 9 plus we've got these from the extra bag. I'm glad I'm finally using these from the extra bag so I don't have to worry about where did it go. Zoom down all the way here. All the way in. Why is this so crooked? So crooked. There we go. Alright. I've got this. I need to take all my big pieces and set them aside. This long triangular piece. And a 2x2. Snap them together. Oh yeah, and this is, we're starting the left side of the build. So we're definitely not finishing that today. Because we're just going to do bag 9. I figure 3 bags a stream, 5 streams, that's a good pace for this. And it's been working well so far. Alright. This is where the connector goes to hook it up to the other side. So I need... in this kit, gray 2x2, another gray 2x2, but where the heck is... Oh, it's in this one, and the yellow one. And I need nothing else from here. Two tan 2x1s, one brown 8x1, and one of the lime pieces. Here and right here, and right away I'm going to say that this piece, the ball joint from here, will snap right into one of these two, the inset for the ball joints. I'm sure it has a word that I know and can't think of right now. Socket into one of the sockets. Okay, my hard drive needs to shut the hell up. External hard drive. There we go. Build out more of this floor here. Another 8x1 goes out this way. And then 6x8 is there. Four by one and the long gray piece. So this goes one from the end of the gray piece there. And that's just sticking off into nowhere. This, this, and this. This. There we go. All right, and then we're building up some of the landscape. Alrighty. This will be part of the house. And then off of this corner, just those, this giant curvy piece. What the heck is this? Okay, so I've got translucent red pieces. I guess transparent red pieces. I don't know what we're doing over here. Now I've got a yellow piece with transparent red top. I also need this tan piece and this brown piece. So this has got to be something for like... I don't know. Would this be a hearth where a kettle would be, maybe? I don't know. Oh, we're doing more. Spare one ring to put in the fireplace. So there is a spare one ring. Maybe we're throwing the ring in the fireplace because we think that'll do it. Oh wait, Gandalf does throw it in the fireplace, doesn't he? I'm supposed to have another yellow 2x1. Oh, I thought this was a yellow 4x1. It was two 2x1s next to each other. So maybe that's why there was a ring in this bag. Maybe this is the fireplace that we're throwing a ring into. Thank you. I noticed that the other one, this one I had, Hawk Peak Provincial Park, I nicked the bottom of it with a Lego piece like 2 weeks ago, so it was starting to come up. So I figured I'd replace it. And it kind of fits, right? So then this goes on the front here. This one hangs off the side, so we're going to have more grass in a second. Yep. What the heck? So we've got long piece, two thin long pieces, brown piece, long brown piece, and two short brown pieces. No idea what this is. Probably just the side of the building. I don't know why we're making it black and brown then. And then this goes here. Yeah. Get you a nice angled view of this. So this is the side that clips into the side here. This is the back face that we can see everything from. In order for this to be the fireplace, the wall would have to be like here. Or you can walk into the room and then the fireplace is on this wall, which might make more sense. I don't know. Hey, we'll see. I think that's kitchen or where he makes tea. Oh, that might be. Oh, right. Wait, which fireplace does Gandalf throw the ring into? It's not the one in his writing room, is it? It's the one in the entrance hall, like near the entrance hall, right? Because there's no fireplace in that room in this build. We've got a small one in his writing room, but it's not big enough to put a ring in. I don't know. Alright, then we get a lot of fiddly small bits. We have this angled green piece. We have a 3x3, a 2x3, which is over here. A gray 2x1 tile. 3 flap tiles. And this truncated brown piece. I bet all of those pieces that we added to this were black so that you didn't show them. They're black so that they can be covered up. And then you'll know that you did it right because there's no black showing. Okay, this is weird. I'm putting on 2 triangular tiles. But it's... Why didn't I just get a square tile? A normal 2x2 tile. I don't know, whatever. Yep, this is the fireplace. The central room is the parlor where the ring was put in the fire. Yeah, okay. So, in this build, that room doesn't have a fireplace. So maybe we're throwing the ring into the kitchen's fire. Who knows? 1 tile. 2 of these weird tiles. This. This. And then we have literal flames, orange transparent flames. These go back. Okay, so this edge is facing in toward the kitchen. So this is the open edge, and then the chimney would be on this side. I think. What the heck is this? Alright, let's build some mechanics here. Today we're building a motorcycle, I guess. I'll leave these out because I'm going to be using a lot of these small pieces of that. Alright, so I've got a 1x1 brick with a hole in it. And I've got this long rod. There we go. Then I have this and this. Oh, this is the back room Bilbo had a huge factory in. So, Tolkien's weird. I don't know whether to believe you or not. He totally could have. Okay, so this rod will rotate freely. And this piece lines up flush with that. So now we're shoving this in here. Going all the way. So now this can spin freely on this. Most definitely did not have a factory in the Shire. Well, you know, he was into weird stuff ever since his adventure, right? Alright, then I don't know what the hell. Oh, I gotta put another sticker on a piece. Cool. So I need this. This and 2 of these. These snap in here. This goes on here. And I put sticker 4, which is a burning envelope. Being tossed into a fire. Alright, I'll zoom in on this. I'm going to have to move things out of the way. So sticker 4 right here. You get your burning envelope with your wax seal on it. And it wants it to go this way. Yes, burning side toward me. Good enough. 6 is the map of Erebor. Yeah, we've used stickers 1 through 5, 8, and 9. We've got some portraits on 7 and 10. I don't know how much you saw from last stream. This is our 4th sticker being placed today. Stickers were the front of the book, which has the initials BB on bottom, and then the inside of the book that just says there and back again. And then on the side of his writing desk, I'm not going to take it out because it's kind of stuck in there. Yeah, it's a piece of paper that says Deed of Contract. Which, of course, Bilbo would have that written out right before his 11th birthday party. Wait, let's zoom out. So now we've got the spinning rod. We put the thing on top, and then this goes down. Trying to get it oriented the same way as the book. There we go. And this stays on the end like that, okay. Oh, we are using the ring here. Okay. So now we take this. One of these goes in this hole. And we stick the ring on it. Oh wait, we weren't supposed to insert this all the way. This is supposed to go here. And then this goes in the middle with the ring facing down. Okay, so I think I know what's going on here. Pretty sure that when it's complete, this will be a crank that you'll see the envelope in the fireplace here, and then you turn it and the ring appears as the envelope is blown away or whatever. But so now this goes further in, all the way in, all the way in. We get one of these spacers here. Then we have the other block here. That goes all the way in. Okay, then this weird circular block that has gear teeth all along the side. And then a plate cap, which does not have a hole on it. This goes all the way in. Is that all the way in? Yes. There we go, that's all the way in now. Okay, then we have to add these, this, and what the hell is that? Oh, this. This is a rubber piece that has 2 plus holes in it. This is not made of plastic. This is rubber. Which is weird. Why is there rubber in my Lego build? So this gets shoved in like this. This goes into this gray piece. There. Okay. So now I kind of have that. Now what? What am I doing? Okay, this goes in the bottom there. This goes here. And that one goes there. So these sit across here. This goes down into the hole there. Ah. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. There's some mechanics going on here that I am going to appreciate. So, you've got your envelope. This is pretty. If this was a plastic piece, this would be locked in and it couldn't move at all. But because it's a rubber, it has give, and you can bend it slightly. And when you do this, this piece flattens out until it gets past the point where it kind of clicks back into place. And now this is kind of stuck at the same position, revealing the ring. And I assume that I'm going to build something to cover this up, so that you either have the letter being burned or the ring. That's really clever. I love that. I love that detail. All right, what does this book say? Book says, for 60 years the ring lay quiet in Bilbo's keeping, prolonging his life, delaying old age. But no longer, Frodo. Evil is stirring in Mordor. The ring has awoken. It has heard its master's call. Gandalf the Grey, TM. Something I just noticed, in French, his name is Gandalf Legris, and in Spanish, it's Gandalf El Gris. Neither of which is trademarked. Only the English name Gandalf the Grey is trademarked. So, okay. Page fit. Alright, let's build out the top of this hearth. Alright, so this goes next to this. So it wants me to build this separately. Probably so I can make sure that everything's flat and even and nice, and build that up. All right, so now we need two of these 2x2 flats, this weird staggered gray piece, and a 3x1. It goes on top of here to cover up the mechanism here. And I also need this 4x1 and this 2x1 to further hide things. Anything else, or was that it? That's it. Then we had some more exterior decorations. I'm gonna change my angle here. This is just being stacked up right on top of the one below it. I did not mean to go to break time. I accidentally hit that button. I don't know how long ago I went to break, but I guess I heard my voice, so it wouldn't have been too far. Just a few seconds? Okay, cool. So yeah, I built this up. This stacks in like exactly on top of the piece below it, which is something weird for this hill format, but sure. We need to get enough height to be able to hide this whole mechanism. Oh no, I took a break at like 7:20 or something to get up and stretch and everything, and also fix the cameras because they were broken. Thank you for checking in, though. There we go. Alright, we get 2 of these L's stacked on top of each other, never to be separated ever again. Just goes there, yeah. That's absolutely covered up. And this goes there. Fill in more of the lime green. These ramps here. There we go. Spin this around. Build yet another one of these connectors. Right there. And we also have 2 lime green pieces right there. And right now it's showing us, hey, spin the crank. You reveal the ring. Which is still cool. Weird that it would wait until then to show us, but whatever. Probably because that's the first time that it told you to turn the thing around. This goes here. This goes here. Now we build another front arch for the fireplace. That we will undoubtedly put things on front of. Yes. I'm going to take this off. Put these on. Oh, I took off the entire front, including the fire. That's fine. These on here where I can easily manage them. There we go. And then Bilbo's got a nice rug in his kitchen. Pattern is not symmetrical. Well, it's symmetrical in one direction, but not another direction. So I wanted to make sure all of the flowers were pointing the same way. There we go. A nice rug on the floor. Is that it? That's it. Next is open bag 10, so that's where we're ending today. Alright. So far the kit has come with 3 rings, and we've incorporated 2 of them with 1 spare. Who knows what bags 10 through 15 will have? I mean, presumably the rest of the build, and I don't see a reason why there would be another ring. Especially at the birthday party, Bilbo would be the one holding the ring. So, I guess that's it. So, when this comes together, I'm going to switch views again. This entire piece will just snap right into those two there. And it's interesting that they have it angled out like this, so that the front is not going to be flush and the same angle as the front of the rest of the build. So that's cool. But I'll have to knocked off one of the little plants. Those stupid things. It was the one that sits right there. I've knocked that one off before, too. Pro tip to anyone getting this build, try not to move it around so much, or try to figure out where you can hold it from very quickly, because it's not a lot of places. There we go. So that's going to do it. Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it. Coming up on stream on Wednesday, I'm playing more Dungeons of Hinterberg, where we've unlocked the expert level dungeons. I'm going to go through those. It's going to be real fun. We unlocked them by monsters coming out from the dungeons. One woke me up and lured me outside and then caused a bunch of havoc. There are some large growths all over town, and I'm able to use some of them as bridges to get to the expert level dungeons, but it's still weird. So we're going to figure out what the hell that's about on Wednesday. On Friday, it's going to be Civ 5 with Glass, but it's going to be a short stream ending at probably like 5 minutes to 7. So yeah, only like an hour-long Civ stream, just enough to start a war. And we're going to war, absolutely. Gandhi has no idea what's coming up, nor does the leader of the Zulu, who I don't remember his name. I am bad at remembering names. I only remember Gandhi because of all the nuclear proliferation memes. Shaka, yes, Shaka of the Zulu. Thank you, class. Yes, Shaka, ruler of the Zulus. Soon to be Glass, ruler of the Zulus. And then on... Oh, I can pop up the calendar, maybe. That would help. And then on Sunday, Games with Friends. It's probably going to be more Trine with Heller and Wrench. We'll see. Depends on who's available. And then, like I said, more Lego building on Monday next week. Thank you everyone for watching. I do very much appreciate it. I'm Fatal Oasis. I stream 4 days a week here on twitch.tv/Fatal Oasis. My maker streams are on Mondays. I play a variety of games throughout the week, blah, blah, blah. I literally just went over that. I upload all my VODs to YouTube. If you want to help me out, leave some comments. Do all the free stuff. Leave comments, subscribe, like, follow, share, all that stuff. Thank you again for watching. I appreciate it. And I hope you all have a good, whatever time of day it is, have a good one.